Oh shit, I have my PS5 plugged in. I was playing Rebirth. Yeah, thanks. No signal, thanks. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I don't know. I don't play Warzone. I don't know what you're talking about. Still like Knicks. Good for you, Warzone is ass. I know. That's why I don't play it. Ever since the first one. Call of Duty's been dead for years, though. To me, at least. What the fuck is... There it is. And Nix is gone yet. Nix doesn't actually watch me. He only lurks. Just wondering, code could everyone you knew was online? Seems like forced. You could have just as easily been playing another game, a better game. It's an ass game. 100% agree. 100% agree. 100%. I don't. What is the battle trophies thing, bro? Second. Play what the unwashed masters want. My friends want dubs. I grant them dubs. They ain't gonna get that shit done fucking casuals. Play Apex. Apex is a much better game. Apex much better. That got old too though. Apex is still fun. I still enjoy Apex. All right. Oh.
Be careful!
We'll need everything we got this.
What? Bro, what? Vulnerable to fire. I'm dying here, man. Can I change skills now? Tactics. What did I say? Don't use coup de grace. Huh. Oops, I don't want to be here. How do I dodge? Can I even dodge?
You won't get away with it.
Oh. This is a good game. I just got tired of the battle royale closing circle. So let me lose on a map. Lose on a map. Well, that's what Warzone is. It's battle royale. Traction shooters. Bro, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is just a purely ridiculous battle system. Like, there's no rhyme or reason for anything that's happening. He's fucking dead. They're both dead. Marathon? What's marathon? I can't move.
I won.
Oh, they're remaking Marathon? I didn't know that. It predates Halo. As extraction shooter. God, people stay dead. Played Marathon 1 and 2. Do you play Tarkov? Doesn't she have healing? Played a bit, but quit because of the cheating. What about what's that other one, my boy? Hear me now? Windows 11 is so fucking bad, dude. I literally am like about to go back to Windows 10. 11 is just so fucking bad. This is the worst the Windows they've made since like Vista. Fucking trash. Probably even worse than 8. So annoying. The game was called The Hunt Showdown. Plays that game a lot too. It's another extraction shooter. No, what? XP is one of the best, Shane. What are you talking about? You're crazy. You sound like a non-technical person saying that shit. That's the main one you play, Hunt Showdown? Yeah, my boy, my coworker, he plays that game a lot. 'Cause he was heavy into Tarkov.
Come on out.
Blue screen of death? Believe me when I say Windows XP is one of the best that they've ever made, along with 7.
Nice to see the sun. I was down in that
This
box so long
Windows
ago,
11, this
I
is the
never
worst that I've seen since 8. It's really bad. It's really fucking bad.
Now, about what you were saying. You were talking about technology, but what exactly do you want us to do for you?
I'll explain, but remember, refusal isn't an option.
I don't know about that. I won't do anything that I don't want to do. And there's always a chance we won't be able to do what you ask.
I told you in the dungeons that I required your technology, did I not?
Right, but what does that entail?
Look, if this was going to be a problem, you should have asked me before you accepted my conditions. By agreeing to cooperate, even just to get out of the dungeon, you're bonded to me. Those were the conditions of your release, and I expect you to uphold them.
But...
Or are you planning on breaking your word?
Look, you didn't even give us a real choice. You can live or you can die. That's called coercion, you know.
So you won't cooperate?
When did I say that? What do you say? Let's help her out.
what are you talking about? What about the UP3?
This is hardly the time or the place, kid.
That may be, but still.
Excuse me. Can we save the discussion for later? We're not exactly safe here. Of course, if you want to head back to the dungeon, be my guest.
No thanks.
All right, then be quiet and follow. I'll tell you everything when we get out of town.
Okay.
Good. My people have a wagon waiting for us outside town. The exit's to the east. Let's go.
Exits to the east. Chest. Another chest. I haven't played this game since I was a teenager. I really should play it again. I don't know. I have a feeling that I'm not going to enjoy it. The battle system so far is really bad. And this is Bloody's game, and he's the one that added Tales of Arise, and so I have a feeling that it's just not going to be, it's not going to get any better. Talk to me. Is my dude still dead? Yep. There's no inns or like any rest spots or anything. Can't move. Like, why can't I speak to him? I'm literally right in front of him. I have to line it up perfectly. This is not famous for being a great game. It's not looking good so far. Speed's not looking good. I'm so broke, bro. Look at this shit. 19,000 full. Reasonably priced, he says. 24,000 full. Okay. There's no inn. I think SNES Star Ocean and PS1 the famous 2, and even those are kind of meh. I really liked Star Ocean 2. So I played Star Ocean 2 on PSP. We did that one on stream a while back. That's a really good game. Like, fantastic game. It's an 80 on Metacritic, so it's not considered a bad game. I ain't liking it so far. The battling is terrible. And it's made even worse by the fact that I just got done playing the Rebirth demo, which is action RPG battling at its absolute finest, like perfection. And so I'm going back to this crap, and I'm just like, what the fuck? This is trash. There's no Lufia 2. Hey, I'm excited for Lufia 2. I hear a lot of good things about it. I hope I like it as much as everybody else does. Everybody hyped up Super Mario RPG so much, and then it was a total letdown for me. So I hope that that's not the case with Lufia 2. Also with FF3, I've never heard a single person say anything bad about FF3. I hope I like that one as well. Is this an inn? Nope, it's a tavern. The towns are rather lifeless. Like, look at that. Look at the guys that are sitting down. They're not even moving. They look like they're fucking dead. It was good for its time, but it's whatever now. It was kind of for kids too. Yeah, I was just like disappointed with the platforming was dreadful. The time to mechanic was jank as fuck and not good. I mean the characters were nice, of course. It's Mario and Luigi, or Mario and Peach and Bowser. Malo was a good character. Gino was okay. FF3 is epic? See, even you are telling me. Everybody says it's so good, bro. I'll probably like it. Everybody said the same thing about Chrono Trigger too. I don't think I ever met a person that didn't like Chrono Trigger. And I ended up really, really liking that game, and it's pretty much why I do the viewer pick list now. This town doesn't have an inn, huh? This is dog shit. It really is, bro. And I had never played it, and I was like, one day I was just like, you know what? I've heard so much stuff about this game. Let me give it a try. And I played it. I started playing it on emulator. I loved it so much that I went and bought the Steam version, and then we beat it on stream. And then I started my list because I was like, yo, what else is out here that I've never played that is so good, that could be so good. Perfect berries. Damn, that shit was hidden like a motherfucker. Alright, she said they're to the east. So let's go this way. Wait, what is this purple? Oh, it's an inn. The 3 Chrono Trigger and Lufia 2 are probably the best SNES had to offer. That's fair. The only other RPG I've tried is Super Mario RPG and Secret of the Stars. Secret of the Stars I liked quite a bit actually. Even for all its jank, that was a good game. It just is. It's just a good game. Chrono Trigger's fun. I tried Marl's solo run, but I got stuck on the Heckron boss, so I took a break from that challenge run. It's been 20 years, and I'd say the break's half over. You're always doing like these super weird runs in games. Star Ocean is good, but it's so short. If it was longer, it would be on that list. Which Star Ocean is on SNES? Is it the first one? I'm assuming it's the first one. Go out the door, please. First one didn't release in US, but it has translation now. That's right, you play like Japanese games and shit. Can you read the kanji too? I might have asked you this before. Can you read kanji as well? Star Ocean 1 also has a bunch of recruitable characters, so it has replay value, so being short isn't an issue for me. PS3 Star Ocean 1 does have a Western release. Okay, I got you. I can read like a young, dumb kid? Hey, better than 99% of Americans.
Sorry I'm late.
Probably better than 99% of Americans who live in Japan.
Our preparations are complete, ma'am. We can leave immediately.
The dumb 5th grader in the class. I spoke to the guy that owned the tour company that I went with. We had dinner with him on the last day, and he's been there for like 15 years, and he can't read it at all. So
Yes, Farlene. They're engineers from Greeton, as we thought.
been ported to other systems.
Great! Then we'll be able to complete it.
That's right. But we don't have time to kick back and chat now. Our pursuit
Yeah, I don't think so. No, he can't read kanji.
We'll be in serious trouble.
At least that's what he told us.
Yes, ma'am.
He's lived there for like, I think he said like 14 years or 13 years, something like that. He can speak, you know, and understand, but he can't read it. Which I bet you most Americans who live in that country, who live in Japan, don't read the kanji. Because you don't need to. Like, you just never need to. How many symbols aren't there like 1,000 symbols though?
Hey, you gonna introduce me to these fine young ladies?
This is Tynave, and the driver's Farlene. They serve directly under me, my ears and eyes.
2,000. What I've heard is that
They're the ones.
if you learn the first like couple hundred, you can basically make out the rest of the like the other 1700 or whatever.
Holy Mother of the Church of Apris. We employ many more women than Ericliff.
Be a high schooler.
Apris?
Yes, the Church of the Sun God Apris. The Holy Mother leads the church, and is also Queen of Aquaria.
A theocracy.
I gotcha. What you're saying is your country's packed with temple maidens. Now I have to see this place.
Nell, I'd appreciate it if you'd answer.
That's true, Mike. You can't read English.
Right. But before that, might I ask one thing?
What?
Are you two really engineers from Greeton?
Well,
Hey, you still don't believe us?
It's not that. It's just the fact that you possess special technology and knowledge is clear to me. So yes, it does seem likely that you are who you say. Still, something doesn't fit. The way you respond to danger and your fighting ability indicate that you are not telling me everything. And you are certainly not average engineers. So you see,
I read 900 plus. My reading is scuffed. No way, dude. You're goated.
Okay,
You're fucking
you got it.
goated, bro.
But it seems to me you're just gonna have to take our word. We got nothing to gain by lying to you anyway. Wait, you don't think we're Eriglyph spies, do you? Oh, please.
Yes, I see what you mean.
But you still don't trust us.
No, I trust you. In any case, I was ordered by Her Majesty to bring you to Aquaria.
Like 2 years I'll be good, but only with
I
a lot of
must fulfill
studying.
my duty.
well then, Nell.
When did you move? I probably asked you this before too. When did you move there? How long have you been there?
Since you're unfamiliar with this region,
Definitely
I'll
asked
fill
you that
in on
question
the
before, but I
details
don't
by
remember.
explaining our current situation.
2009? Okay, so you've been there
Time Knave, the map.
15 years almost?
Yes, ma'am.
This is Eriglyph, the town we just left. Everything to the west of this line is the nation of Eriglyph. A military
Do native Japanese get surprised when you can read kanji?
You follow? As I mentioned earlier, Aquaria and Eriglyph are at war. Eriglyph is a militaristic nation that reveres power above all else. Aquaria is a peaceful nation that worships the Church of Apris. Aquaria and Eriglyph maintained friendly relations until several years ago. But one day, they invaded our territory.
You get more surprised when I talk and listen. I'm good at that.
It seems they'd been planning their invasion for some time.
Interesting.
Eriglyph's a frigid land ringed by mountains. Food production has never been easy here, especially in winter. We believe they were
I can't wait to go back, man.
fertile with the blessing of Apris.
I can't wait to go back.
War of aggression, huh?
I told my wife, like, it hasn't even been that long since we went, and I already want to go back.
We resisted, but we were outmatched.
The challenge run for this game wants to...
But the border town of Arius was laid to waste. Still, the war has not been completely one-sided. We may be lacking...
Oh my god, Shane.
but we do have runology.
Is it a case where you only had like a few games to play, so you had to come up with these challenges to like
Inscribe special runes into our
lengthen the game?
enable us to invoke normally impossible.
People come to Japan who read 2,000 plus kanji, but the casual
Thus the
conversation
name
sucks.
runology.
Yeah, I'd prefer to
That's
like
how you broke
be able
the
to
British
speak
bar.
it than
Special.
speak first,
They look like tattoos.
then read.
Can't help feeling I've seen something like
You can speak it and understand it.
Hey,
You can do
isn't that
everything.
like symbology?
symbolic.
These challenges are crazy, bro.
Right. That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
So, but you to like function in society. Put it this
never
way:
mind that. Just continue.
if you can read but not speak,
Stop
you
using
can't function in society.
Eriglyph back.
But if you can speak and not read, you can function fine.
Runology.
Like you have to be able to speak to people and understand people who are speaking to you. To just move about life. You do need society, whether you want to admit it or not. You do.
It's a man-made weapon. that
You're not going to be a
uses
caveman.
invoked
You'll
by
die in
knowledge
3
as a
months.
power source. The engineers have named that energy.
Just when I beat a game a few times, I like to spice them up a bit every now and then. But why not just play a different game?
It's similar.
There's got to be something that keeps you coming back to the old games.
Preventing us from completing the weapon.
A power similar to lightning?
You can't have friends. You can't, like, you know, what if you need to go to an office and, like, pay a bill? You got to speak to somebody. You know what I'm saying? What if, God forbid, you get arrested? You need to speak to the cops.
They said the fragment.
You need directions. You have to speak to somebody.
And that we should.
Although in Japan they use a lot of translation apps, but like it's best if you can speak.
So you're asking us to help?
I was sick as a dog and I went into a pharmacy and I used my phone to translate to the pharmacist and she was able to help me.
Hey, I bet we could use their power to make.
But I felt bad. I should have known more Japanese. Felt bad. When I like a game, I'll replay them multiple times. There are many games I like, but we'll probably never replay. So you liked this game that much that you did that challenge?
Didn't I say refusal wasn't an option?
But you're talking about a weapon that will kill many people. I don't want to have any part of that. Plus, we don't have any time to spare.
I understand your situation.
Can you tell me how to become really OP?
Correct?
Yes.
I got super OP in Star Ocean 2. That's probably why I ended up liking it. Because I was able to just trash everything until the end of the game.
In a state of war.
Hear more about challenge runs? Yeah, at the same time, I really liked this game, but I haven't played it in a long time.
Quick end to this war will reduce the number of lives lost. That is why we need to complete our new weapon as soon as possible.
This is starting to remind me of my old Earth history lessons.
Even so, that's not a good enough reason for me to build a weapon.
So you're going back on your word?
That's coercion.
Call it what you will.
Listen, Faye Valentine, shut your mouth.
I could not let you live.
Yeah, at the time I really liked this game. I already read that.
Against you two, but my duty comes first, and I don't need to remind you that you.
I don't know how many points you have,
Now wait a second.
Bizo, but
What do you think Eriglyph would do if we abandoned you here?
We wouldn't help
your
him either.
pick.
I wonder if you'd sing the same song after.
I mean, these aren't even reading some random challenge on the internet and trying that. You're out here throwing names in a hat, coming up with this stuff on his own.
Believe me.
Super creative.
Aren't you?
No, the prices aren't lower. That's just I just didn't update that command.
Out of shape. And you, chill out.
But
No buts, kid. Nothing good comes of acting hastily.
We have no other choice. Frankly, the war with Eriglyph will escalate unless something is done soon. If we could only complete the new weapon, the situation would shift in our favor. If that means we must force uncooperative people into submission, then so be it.
is that a teaching of Apris?
Of course not. The sun god Apris and our queen would never wish such things. Yet if we do not act, they will find themselves lacking for followers. Would you rather we submit to their swords like lambs to a slaughter?
That's not what I mean.
But that is what you are saying.
You're just twisting my...
Oh no!
Huh? What is it, Farlene?
We have company! I think it's the
Triangle strategy is sensational,
Caught up
bro.
with us? Damn, we were
That's
so
one of the
close
best games
to
I've ever
us all,
played.
too.
And it was very close to a 10, bro. A 10 out of 10, honestly. The only reason I didn't give it a 10 out of 10 was because the way, like, the way they sort of increased the difficulty was sort of they arbitrarily add more units. So you'll just have to take out like double the amount of units that you have. So it's kind of just like it's increasing the difficulty not by any smart game design, just by adding more units, which is lame. But other than that, that game is an absolute fucking masterpiece.
This is insane! You're just gonna let
You've
them
been wearing
go
scarves
on?
for warmth, yet nothing else about their clothes are designed for warm, wet weather.
You are too valuable for us
For
to
winter
lose.
weather.
We'll be fine. Fewer
Cliff's in a
people
fucking tank top.
We'll outrun them. So please go.
I gotta be honest with you, I have no idea what's going on in the
No
story right
time
now.
for chit-chat. Let's move.
But...
Fate, please, look after Lady Nell.
I think after stream I'm gonna revert back to Windows 10.
You be careful yourself.
Don't worry about us. May the grace of Atlas be with you.
May the grace of
11
Atlas
is
be
just,
with
it's just too fucking bad. It's so bad. So awful and bad. Yeah, 7 was goated, bro.
The Dragon Brigade.
7 was peak.
Sooner or later. It shows how important you are to them.
That's the Dragon Brigade?
Correct. They're one of Eriglyph's 3 military branches. Knights riding powerful air dragons. Not to
As long as they got that scarf on, Shane, they're fine. They can be in a bikini.
time to go. While Tynabe distracts them, we can go
A bikini and sandals. They just need a scarf. Maybe a little hat.
Wait a moment. I haven't agreed to cooperate.
How do I add a
with you
game?
yet.
I've never had a real job. I just own this computer to play games and
We
watch
can't
Twitch.
leave them here. There's no way they'll
With
be able to escape
Twitch
from
points,
those
if you look in the,
dragon
I don't know if
knights
you're on PC or mobile, but if you look somewhere
Yes.
at the bottom where your chat box is, you should see a number. That's how many Skybucks you have. And if you click on the Skybucks, you'll see probably like rewards and challenges or something like that. You need 70k to redeem a game, or if it's 15 hours or less, it's 35k.
Mission? Mission?
Should be near the
What's the
bottom.
matter with you?
Hey, Fate, shut up.
Just shut up, boy.
I'll leave whether or not we cooperate up to you. But
It's
save the
100
debate for later.
insulation.
We gotta get somewhere safer first. We'll be safer once we reach Aquaria, right?
3.5k. Yeah, it's.
Yes.
You can thank Shockstorm for games
There
being
you
so
go.
expensive because he
Let's
likes to
go.
add like
Then we can decide
100-hour
what
games to my
makes
list.
sense to you.
Yeah.
But
still.
also I
You want
buy
to
them.
give Arlene
I buy
sacrifice
the games.
for
Like I buy physical copies
Whatever
of
their objective might
whatever
be,
game you
they're
add to my
risking their
list.
lives
So
to save us.
I think it's a fair trade.
Attaboy.
I'm at 32k. You also add you also you earn more depending on your sub tier, and Shockstorm subs at tier 3, which is 25 bucks a month, but you get double the amount of points accrued. So that's another reason why he's able to add so many games. He just loves to add fucking 100-hour games. What a scam? A scam? I can't. Man. Tempting about my wife will murder me? Hey, no worries, man. No worries. Eventually, when I get down below like 10 games, I'll lower the prices again. If I'm able to get down below 10 games. This battle's trash. Manage our money because I'm dumb. Sub. Come on, man, you gotta get your shit together, bro. Can't be letting your wife dominate the relationship. What the fuck? The chest over there. Another chest over here. Another chest up here. What? Oh, I'm gonna have to fight this thing, aren't I? Fuck.
Real fight.
Take them on.
I actually do not like this battle system. I'm hitting X and nothing's happening. Hitting X, oh, he doesn't target who I'm closest to, which is super annoying. Hate paperwork. It helps a lot, to be honest. It's kind of traditional in Japan. Is it? What do you do? What do you do for the family? If not, you know, all that kind of stuff. Gotta do something, right? Do they come after me, or they just kind of run around? I don't know. Right now, I quit working to write, invest, and look at real estate. To write? Are you writing like a book?
What? An attack from behind?
Okay, bad situation.
I can't target the one next to me. Can't target them while they're down. I can't even change the fucking camera. God, dude. I'm hitting X and nothing's happening. I'm at 100% fury. They both fucking died. Like, this is dog shit, dude. I can't tell what's going on. I can't target who I want. I can't fucking hit who I want. Trash. This is utter dog shit. So bad. This game sucks. I'm writing a book, and my wife is a manga author, so I'm writing 2 of those with her. Okay, I see. Read spelling? You're writing a book and you can't spell. Get him out of here. This is fucking disgusting. All the way the fuck back here. Yep, TGD. Trash, garbage, dog shit. Can I even skip this scene? This was the longest scene ever.
Sorry I'm late.
Lady Nell.
My spelling got bad when I started writing a lot, to be honest. No time for that. Just type something and move on.
Nice work, Tiny.
Just let the autocorrect do the job.
Lady Nell! Are these the
Like-
ones, man?
Yes, Farlene. They're engineers from Greeton, as we thought.
Can't skip any of this.
So we were right.
Great! Then we'll be able to complete it!
That's right. But we don't have time to kick back and chat now. Our pursuers are right behind us. If the Dragon Brigade shows up, we'll be in serious trouble.
Yes, ma'am.
Get in the wagon. We leave immediately.
Hey, you gonna introduce me to these fine young ladies?
This is Tynave, and the driver's Farlene. They serve directly under me, my ears and eyes in Eriglyph. They're the
I can't
ones
skip
who told me
this.
about you two.
Lucky for us.
All women, huh? Not that I'm complaining.
Aquaria is ruled by the Holy Mother of the Church of Apris. We employ many more women than Eriglyph.
The Church of Apris?
Yes, the Church of the Sun God.
Oh man.
The Holy Mother leads the church and is also Queen of Aquaria.
A theocracy.
I gotcha. What you're saying is your country's packed with temple maidens. Now I have to see this place.
Nell, I'd appreciate it if you'd answer my question now.
Right. But before that, might I ask one thing?
What?
Are you two really engineers from Greeton?
Well,
Hey, you still don't believe us?
It's not that. It's just, the fact that you possess special technology and knowledge is clear to me. So yes, it does seem likely that you are who you say. Still, something doesn't fit.
This is
The way you respond
this is
to
bad.
danger and your fighting ability indicates
This
that
is
you are not
bad.
telling me everything. And you are certainly not average engineers. So you see, I believe my doubts are well-founded.
well,
Okay, you got a point. But it seems to me you're just gonna have to take our word. We got nothing to gain by lying to you anyway. Wait, you don't think we're Eriglyph spies, do you? Oh, please.
Yes, I see what you mean.
But you still don't trust us.
No, I trust you. In any case, I was ordered by Her Majesty to bring you
God,
to
bro.
Aquaria.
Out behind the shit.
I must fulfill my duty.
well then, Nell.
Maybe there's a setting or something.
Yes, since you're unfamiliar with this region, I'll fill you in on the details while explaining our current situation.
Please.
Tynave, the map.
Yes, ma'am.
This is Eriglyph, the town we just left. Everything to the west of this line is the nation of Eriglyph, a military superpower. Eastwards of the border is our country, Aquaria. You follow? As I mentioned earlier, Aquaria
Mac
and
Winch,
Eriglyph
bring me my map.
Eriglyph is a militaristic nation that reveres power above all else. Aquaria is a peaceful nation that worships the Church of Apris.
This is brutal.
Aquaria and Eriglyph maintained friendly relations until several years ago. But one day, they invaded our territory without warning.
It seems they've been planning their invasion for some time. Eriglyph's a frigid land ringed by mountains. Food production has never been easy here, especially in winter. We believe they were after our land, fertile with the blessing of Apris.
A war of aggression, huh?
Correct. There was no diplomacy, only outright military aggression. We resisted, but we were outmatched.
Sounds kind of hippie.
Somehow we managed to hold them back, but the border town of Arius...
Which one's
was left to
Aquaria?
waste. Still, the war has not been complete.
I'm not even paying attention.
We may be lacking in military power, but we do have runology.
Runology?
A secret art handed down by the followers of Apris. We inscribe special runes into our flesh that enable us to invoke normally impossible phenomenon. Thus the name runology.
So that's how you broke the prison bars.
The one getting attacked, who cares?
Special.
Oh, it's the country Nell is from.
They look like tattoos.
What's up, ECX?
Feeling I've seen
Morning.
something like this before.
Hey, isn't that like symbology?
Symbology. Right. That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
Symbology?
Never mind that. Just continue.
But what's stopping you from using runology to keep Eriglyph back?
Runology.
There are only a few of us that can use runology.
Studied symbology
Want
for a
you to
time.
help us stand up to Eriglyph.
Is that true, or
That's why we
are you
decided
memeing?
to develop a weapon that makes use of runology. It's a man-made weapon that uses the special energy evoked by runology as a power source. The engineers have named
Not
that
true.
energy channeled force.
Channeled force?
Correct.
I think that's a real thing, isn't it?
Similar to lightning, but there are still a number of problems preventing us from completing the weapon.
Symbology, the study or use of symbols.
Just when our research ground to a halt, Tynav and Farlene told me about you two. They also brought back a fragment of that thing.
It is a real
that
thing.
found Eriglyph.
The study or use of symbols.
Great interest
Symbology.
in
It's in the
research.
dictionary.
They said the fragment
Symbology is the Stars Universe magic system. Not a real thing. Well, yeah, ours is not magic, but
So you're asking us to help develop a weapon?
sounds like your friend who knows too much about the Illuminati studies.
Yes, that is correct.
Bro, by the way, BCX, I've been looking at all these like updates that are coming in season 20.
Yeah, a radio wave.
Fucking crazy. I can't wait. 13th.
But my guess is it's
I'm gonna be chilling in my gas, healing as caustic.
But
Expanded radius on the ultimate.
we can't help you.
Didn't I say refusal wasn't an
Yeah,
option?
definitely should be good. Shake things up.
You're talking about a
Shake
weapon
things
that will
up.
kill many people.
The dictionary also says hot dogs are a sandwich. You can't trust its lies.
Plus,
Does it really?
we don't have
Stop
time to
it.
spare.
I'm looking this up now.
I understand your situation. You need to hurry to save your father, correct?
Yes.
You admit this is a personal problem, not one that concerns us.
True.
Dictionary.
Our country is in a state of war. Both the people of Aquaria and Eriglyph are dying, energy weapon or no.
There's a.
A quick
Oh yeah,
weapon
a
would
sandwich.
reduce the number of lives lost. That is why we need
A sandwich consisting of a frankfurter and a split roll.
This is starting to remind me of my
Well,
old
what's the
birth.
definition of a sandwich?
Even so, that's not.
They can land the update with no server issues. It'd probably take. I feel like it'll
Going back on your
fuck the
word.
servers up for a few hours.
That's coercion.
A sandwich is 2 or more slices of bread
I already told you back at the
with
beginning,
layers
I
of
will not let you
meat,
live
fish, or
if you
cheese,
Cooperate.
or a partially slit bread roll,
Comes first.
pita, etc., with a filling.
That you can't help your father if you're dead.
Technically, it's a
Wait a
sandwich.
second.
By definition, it's a
Thing
sandwich.
Eriglyph would do if we
That's all I'm
abandoned
saying.
you here.
We wouldn't help them either.
I wonder if you'd sing the same song after their Inquisitioner had his fun with you.
I can't skip it, bro. I wish I could,
Taste of
but I
it.
can't. It's fucking dog shit.
Confident, aren't you?
Don't drink the Kool-Aid? That's fair. Fair enough.
Hey, don't get all bent out of shape. And you, chill
Paid
out.
voice actor? I have no idea.
No buts, kid. Nothing good.
The redheaded girl is Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop.
No other choice. Frankly, the war with Eriglyph will escalate unless something is done soon. If we could only complete the new weapon, the situation would shift in our favor. If that means we must force uncooperative people into submission, then so be it.
Is that a teaching of Apris?
Of course not. The sun god Apris and our queen would never wish such things. Yet if we do not act, they will find themselves lacking for followers.
This is a 46-hour game, Mike. 46 hours.
Would you rather we submit to their swords like
30
lambs to
hours,
a
according to
slaughter?
Shockstorm.
That's not what I mean.
Shion Azuki was the cowgirl who talks about the episode of The Day's Bounty, Cowboy Bebop.
Huh?
Oh, the blonde-headed girl?
Farlene?
We have company! I think it's the Dragon Brigade!
They've caught up with us? Damn, we were so close to Curl
Steve
Sauce.
Staley, actor. He was in Cowboy
What are
Bebop.
you gonna
Steve
do,
Staley.
fight?
Lady Nell,
What is it, Tynaeve?
it would be best for you to slip off and find shelter in the rock.
On anime is meh,
Lure
but
them
that shit
away.
was great. You
That's
better,
too risky.
better keep that under your breath.
Don't worry.
Saying anime is meh
We'll
in
be
Japan.
fine. We've lost their kind before.
They're gonna gang up on you.
But
Bait,
Tynaeve,
Rent,
Farley.
and Sergeant. I have no idea who either of those are.
Okay, you two, let's go.
this is insane. You're just gonna let them go on?
I know the girl that is what's her name again?
You're
The
too
girl that
valuable
signed
for
our
us to
shirt.
lose. We'll be fine.
She does the
We
voice
won't
of
lose more
Sasami
speed.
in Tenchi.
We'll outrun them.
I
So
recognize that
please,
voice as
go.
well. Bates'
No
voice
time for
actor is
chit-chat.
also
Let's move.
Rubius in the new uncensored dub of Sailor Moon, which I just learned.
Please, look after Lady Nell.
Mine is the dog. What? No, there's not Cowboy Bebop commands. There's clips of Cowboy Bebop for the sub animations, but that's about it.
Don't worry about us.
There's a lot of good anime. There's just a lot of fucking anime. There's just a lot of fucking.
Happiness be with you.
I read that totally different. Best character in Cowboy Bebop is the dog. Spike for sure.
The Dragon
Spike is goated.
Clear they'd show up sooner or later.
There's a lot of fucking anime, but there's also a lot of fucking anime.
That's
You know what I'm
the
saying,
Dragon
Sviza?
Correct. They're one of Eriglyph's 3 military branches. Knights riding powerful air dragons. Not to be trifled with.
Please let me skip.
While Tynaeve distracts them, we can go through Curlside and enter Aquaria territory.
At least, like, give me a save point. Like, after
Wait a
this
moment.
long ass fucking.
I haven't agreed
Thing.
to cooperate with you yet. And we can't leave them here. There's no way they'll be able to escape with those dragon knights chasing them.
Yes, there's an extremely good chance that they'll be caught. But there's nothing we can do.
Not necessarily.
What?
They knew the dangers of their mission when they accepted.
Not all anime that has fucking is considered hentai.
If I became a burden to the mission, they would leave me behind in the same way.
Mission? Mission? What's the matter with you?
Hey, Fate, shut up.
I think the word hentai just means like pervert or something like that.
I'll leave whether or not we cooperate up to you. But save the debate for later. We gotta get somewhere safer first.
But by that definition, like from what you're saying, Cowboy Bebop would be a hentai.
I
Because
can
there's a
guarantee.
literal scene where he's fucking Julia.
So let's go there. Then we can decide what's
It's
what.
very, very brief, but
Yeah, but still.
You want Tynaeve and Farlene's sacrifice to go to waste? Whatever their objective might be, they're risking their lives to save us.
You're right.
That
just perverted shit, anything perverted you see, you can say hentai.
Let's go.
I wish there was a save point anywhere here. Oh man. Okay. Is there a setting? Let me look at the settings here. Skip events. Skip events? Still don't understand the battle trophy thing or even how to fucking... It said something about how I have to initialize it, but didn't explain anything else. And like, even if I see someone skating a ramp really crazy or do a crazy trick on a skateboard, you can say hentai, kind of like a slangy joke. That's okay. Interesting. Version really wastes sci-fi setting. All the games put you on a typical fantasy adventure style planet as soon as possible. Wow, space side. You know, I kind of like it. I like the idea of like an advanced civilization landing somewhere, and they're like the technology on this planet is equivalent to 15th century Earth. I don't know. I kind of like that for some reason. I literally don't want to battle anything because the battling fucking sucks. How do I, like, set my tactics here? Formation? Attack enemy with all your might. I wish could I just do auto battle like Tales of Arise? That'd be dope. Or if you're in a club and your friend asks for a girl's number and you want to mess with him, you could say hentai. Read the room first though. Ooh, I got ring mail. I don't know when I got that, but oh, you can just hit triangle to optimize. Optimize. This item up here. It looks like the enemies don't like chase after you or anything. So it's almost like you just gotta wait, walk past them. There is a battle trophy for beating the final boss with Fate's weapon, the metal pipe he had. I can't even use the battle trophies. Like, it won't let me. It won't let me activate them, no matter what I do. I did not choose the easy difficulty. I'm on the regular difficulty. I think we just meant like a tentacle form 4 years ago, but we're deep into using it as slang now.
What's wrong?
My head. Ah.
Are you sure you're all right?
I just felt dizzy there for a minute.
We'll be in Curlsaw soon. Can you make it that far? Why don't you have him carry you?
I'm fine. I'm not a baby, jeez.
Very well.
I'm not a baby. These people are dressed for the weather. Turn down the chance to have Cliff carry me. Fate and I are very different people.
This is Curlsaw. If we can get through this town, we'll be in Aquaria. Are you all right?
He's just trying to make that a thing.
I'm fine.
Don't overexert yourself. Remember, you're not as strong as we are.
Now even you're treating me like a baby. I said I'm fine.
Yeah, well, I'm saying you don't look fine at all.
I'd prefer to just leave this town now, but that won't be possible with Fate in this condition. Let's stay here tonight.
What about those guys chasing us?
We'll be okay if Tynaeve and Farlene succeed in leading them off. And in any case, we have nothing to gain by forcing...
This is the first time he's acted like this. He's actually been okay
and we're in luck.
up until this point.
There's an inn right over there in that building with the wagon outside. Let's go.
He didn't act like a baby like in the beginning, when basically
I'll see you later.
the place they were in was invaded and
I'm just going
he
to
thought his
check
family
things.
was killed and he was trying to
I'll be
protect
right back.
Sophia.
All right, but are you sure you should leave us alone? Aren't you afraid we'll just run away?
No, you won't run out on me. I trust you, remember?
Don't say that. Now we can't run away.
I would disagree, Shane. I don't mind it
Just don't leave the town.
when like the protagonist is just
Conspicuous.
absolute,
We're
just
still
an absolute fucking badass.
There's no telling where the enemy is hiding.
Gotcha.
I don't think it's necessary to have a
Later,
protagonist like to break down a protagonist at any point. I don't think it's
What are you
you
gonna
can
do?
do it, but I don't think it's like needed. I don't think it
Don't worry
lessens the
about me. What are you
character.
gonna do?
I'm conspicuous just walking around. Well, it's gonna be pretty boring. But I guess I'll just have to wait right here.
I think I'll take a walk. I'm sure it'll do me good.
All right, but be careful. Like she said, we're still in enemy territory.
Yeah, I know.
Can I get a save point? Yes. A lot of hidden chests and stuff. Oop. Fuck. I didn't mean to. Whatever.
Could that be? It is her.
What is this?
What's she doing in a place like this?
According to our latest information,
I see. They're up to the same nasty tricks as always. Is it the Dragon Brigade?
No, it's the Black Brigade. Of course, the Dragon Brigade is backing them up.
I see. Good work.
Whatever you do, please don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. You know they plan to...
Shh. Go.
Yes, ma'am.
He walks right past them. Stares at him.
What are you doing out here?
Nothing really. I was passing by and saw you, so... Who was that?
She works for me, gathering intelligence here in Curlsaw. I was just checking up on her.
Is something the matter? You looked pretty grim.
Nothing unexpected. I found out our pursuers are getting close to this town.
That's it?
Yes. Why?
Oh, well, no reason really.
We leave first thing in the morning. We can't afford to waste any time here.
Ah, there you are. Huh? You two were together?
I ran into her at the entrance.
Like he says.
Oh, I see. So how are you feeling now?
I'm okay. It must have just been the fatigue catching up with me.
Right. Well, hope that's all it was.
Sorry to worry you guys.
Well, as long as you're okay, don't sweat it.
It'll be night soon. You should rest up today. Tomorrow we'll pass through the Curlsaw Caverns.
This is crazy.
Curlsaw Caverns?
Mine shafts to the north of town. We'll go through there to Arius. Of course, it'd be faster to go through the wilderness to the east, but we can't be sure that they aren't waiting to ambush us if we go that way.
And the Curlsaw Caverns are safe?
Well, at least we can be sure.
Pastrami sub for breakfast? What the fuck?
Spit it out. What's dangerous about the mine shafts?
Well, a number of monsters have taken up residence there. I'm not saying it's 100% safe.
Right.
Let's just say I'd rather face them than the soldiers. So now that everyone knows the plan, let's get some sleep. We leave early.
All right.
Okay.
Nell, can I ask you something?
What?
Food of the gods.
Tynaeve and Farlene got away okay?
They'll be fine. Those girls can fend for themselves. They're trained for these eventualities.
I hope you're right.
Hurry up and get ready. Our pursuers are not far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, sandwiches are pretty good. Just in general. Don't you just love hot dogs? I've always seen this place on my way home and decided to stop by. There be a chest. Deli or something else. What the fuck is this, bro? I always get the same one from Subway: Italian urban cheese bread, turkey bacon, cheddar cheese toasted, lettuce, tomato, a few pickles, and an uncut. I paid for a 12-inch sub, not two 6-inch subs. You know what I really liked, Spizo, was Mossburger. I thought Mossburger was like just a better McDonald's. It was very, very similar to McDonald's, but it was just better. Fuck that shit up. For good things about Mossburger. It was good. Is cheap and good.
Here we go, guys. Get a move on.
I need some way to like make this combat like better, or I'm gonna have a miserable fucking time playing this game. Is there like a skill or a weapon that I can get that makes this combat better is what I want to know. Get the fish burger. I think I just got just a regular hamburger.
Know your enemy before you strike the first blow.
I should have eaten at an actual McDonald's when I was there. Just to try it. I did go to a Starbucks. Isha Bug. I first saw her video when she ate 4 buckets of KFC. Whose video? Ooh. Oh, is there a boss coming up? The video of the woman I was talking about before, that when I was talking about good things I heard about the Japanese burger chain you went to. All I see is I heard good things about Mossburger. More on this hentai. great. Yeah, 4 buckets of KFC is crazy.
Now we're gonna have some fun. Yeah.
How do I, let me... Resistant to earth. Not weak to anything. She's dead. She's dead. Just instantly dead. They just stand in front of them and then die. Ass. Total fucking ass, dude. There's a YouTuber I used to watch. She is a skinny Japanese woman who has a condition where she doesn't absorb most of the food she eats, so she has to eat a lot to survive, so she turned it into a career. Every day she posts a new video of herself eating enough to feed a family of 8. She had Mossburger a few times. Did that show up this time? Yeah, I didn't see that message before, but I see it now. Weird that it didn't show up before. Hopefully it's not just my chat. It's got to be 20 plus pieces of chicken easy. It's like eating all of my cats. That kind of sucks if she has to just eat like a lot constantly. She was famous, you don't see her a lot anymore. No, didn't I just come from there? Yuka Kinoshita is the woman you're talking about. Does this revive? Okay, it does. I wonder if I miss out on XP because they were dead. It's this hot girl who could pack it in, man. They take her to all sorts of restaurants. I'll look this girl up. She has a condition where she doesn't absorb most of the food. Bro, she's probably shitting bricks every fucking few hours, dude. This is right next to you. How do I turn? I should have read the instructions because I don't know what I'm doing. Every time I mention her, people automatically think about her poop. Bro, you eat that much and you don't absorb it? Like, you're shitting a lot. That's crazy. could you not? What? What is going on, dude?
Give me a break.
Like this one bit.
Okay. I don't even know, like, that you can't see the health bars of enemies. There's another stupid thing. What's up, Bloody? In the doctor waiting room? No, I have not. I am not enjoying it. Why do I still look at Philly subreddits? Consistently bad takes on everything? Because you're homesick, Mike. Come home. Come home, Mike. Oh, wait, what? Wait, did I switch? Gotcha, string of bad experiences. Could be worse. Could be worse. But yeah, it's, you know, I'm 4.5 hours in and I've probably played less than 20 battles. Been mostly cutscenes, and the battling is just not good. I need a way to make it better. Like, I need some kind of OP skill or something, or I'm gonna have such a fucking awful time playing this for 46 hours.
Let's take them.
Triple XP. Like, I can't target things that are near me without literally pausing and then changing. I can't see health bars. My guy doesn't attack when I tell him to. He misses for no reason. Look, he just missed that second attack, like, for no reason. Getting hit by random fucking boulders here. My teammates die, like, they just stand in front of whatever enemy they're fighting and just swing over and over until they die. Dude, this thing is tanky, bro.
Too late for regrets.
Delete Reddit. It's the worst shit. I don't know why someone only redeemed Persona 3 Reload instead of Persona 3 FES. You need to go through the uncontrollable party members against the bullshit. Why would I want... Oh, see, Shane, you want me to suffer. That's your... Shockstorm put it on there because he loves me. And you hate me. Yeah, I get it. I has to delete it because Redditors who move to Japan are just the worst. This motherfucker is poisoned. This motherfucker is poisoned. I don't think FS6 has health on enemies either. But at least that's turn-based. That's fine. If it's turn-based, it's fine. But you can't have it in action RPG. I'm sorry, you just can't. No bueno, no good. Here's poison. What's the difference is that I gotta, like, I have to adjust who I'm fighting based on who's the weakest. It's all active in real time. Oh damn, that thing came running at me. Don't be disrespectful, Mike. Person's in chat. Dude, what the fuck? I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going. Warning? Oh! What am I... What? I can't select anything. Switch? I can't switch. It won't let me do anything. Jump? Okay, I can hold forward. I guess I just died. I'm gonna go heal and save. It doesn't help that I literally just played the Rebirth demo last night. And that's action RPG, like, at its absolute finest. So playing this is quite a step back. I need to find like a good skill or something, you know what I mean? That's what I did in Star Ocean 2. Like I got that really OP weapon, and then I got that really good skill that I used all the time and I spammed. And it just made the combat more fun. Bad is more entertaining than mediocre. I like talking shit. I don't like trashing people's games though. Which one? The sword. What was the sword? Shane would probably know. It's that really OP sword that you can get early on. And then the skill was the one where you like hop across the screen and like stab down. You could just fucking spam that shit over and over. There are spammable skills in this game eventually. Would you play a space trade sim? Like what? Is it a game you can beat? Dude, Mike's always trying to find like the weirdest game redemptions like possible. I don't know, he's trying to be like quirky and unique. Super cringe. Yeah, Bloody's goated, bro. And he also plays everything. And never beat the main storyline. No, I don't want to stop. Why did it make me stop? Yeah, but you clearly know what my goal is on this channel, and yet you still are like just trying to request the weirdest shit like possible just to troll. I'm actually replaying Persona 3 FPS and Persona 3 Portable. No, don't stop.
What?
This is really fucking dumb, bro. Stop stressing your bug. He had zero stress. Portable added a female MC to choose to play instead, and she has different social links. I'm doing a month in FES and then a month in Portable, and I forgot just how hard Persona 3 can be. Yeah, I also played the Underdog, had 100% Boron Fleet in most games. Wow, this game looks cool. Though I would have loved this. Looks fun. Are you trolling me? And if he has PS5, it has a few months now. Bought Persona 3, so want to try to remake. Need to take my PS5 back. Hello? Okay. No, I didn't want. So slow. Why, dude? None of them touched him. He got stressed. You're dog shit, bro. You're a dog shit turtle. Barely touched him. I was 15 when I got this game, and now that I'm thinking about it, I stopped playing it when I was 17 because that's when Tales of the Abyss came out and it was better. Rocks falling and shit. Tales of Abyss made me so annoyed at the main character, it took half the game before his personality got better. Well, that's intentional. Its protagonist is intentionally unlikable so he can be humbled and go through one of the better character arcs in the series. Oh, Nina, did you play the Rebirth demo? He was super spoiled his whole life. Reality kicked him in the butt. Maybe I have to work today. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Chills. I got chills playing it. Hell yeah. They're also gonna update the demo, they said, and add even more. What is this inflation? You can thank Shockstorm at his tier 3 sub and adding 100-hour games. And that's 35 hours just for a 15-hour game. It's 70k for a normal game. Oh shit. No, you can't take a loan. Fucking attack, bro. Like I'm jamming on the X button. Trash. Trash, garbage, dog shit. What? Is this thing a fucking Pikachu? Like, what is happening? It's hitting me with a Blanca attack. And I'm just confused. Can't move. Can't move. Can't do anything. Just getting beat on. He missed that. Like, why? Oh, shit. This is dog shit.
I'd have preferred.
What game I at anyways? At this point, I just want to watch Scott play Hogwarts Legacy. We gotta see what else he gets put into. Do you have no control over it? Nah, I'm not. I would never be a Slytherin. You're a Hufflepuff, Mike. Nah, you're definitely Hufflepuff. Confirmed. Confirmed Hufflepuff. How does it feel to be a Hufflepuff? You're going to Azkaban? Well, that's racist. Sending the black man to prison. It's fucked up. Sending the black man to prison when he did nothing wrong. Cedric Diggory was a Hufflepuff and Harry couldn't go 2 minutes into the Godfather describing how hot he was. Cedric Diggory also died like a bitch. How do I go southeast? How do I get... Can I get over here somehow? Huh? Bonus battle, triple XP. Nothing happening. I just literally was just jamming on the X button. He just stood there. Again! Oh, this is... What do you think you're doing? I'm beating your ass, bitch. I wish I could do combos like Symphonia. That would be... This game would be so much better if you could do that. Hydrate, I got you. Pretty easy to level up in this game, at least. Maybe I can just fucking AFK farm and level up. Level up! Also spend skill points you earn at level ups to boost your characters. I'm just remembering. I did do it once earlier. I haven't checked in a while.
Arius, Aquaria territory.
Oh. Bro, her ass cheeks are just all out, bro.
Some of the houses have been destroyed.
Yes, that happened during the Eriglyph attack.
Wow, they did a lot of damage.
The large mansion in the middle of town is our base of operations here. We'll check in there first.
As soon as we get to a save, we'll take our break. Take intermission. Hopefully just save in this village. What is the green? I still don't know what that means. What the green means. Okay, maybe the green is like a store? Item store? Okay, I'm definitely gonna grind off stream for money and levels. I don't want to go see her yet. I want a save point, and here's one that's purple. Ah, is this the inn? I think it is. What? For those seeking rooms, pay 250 full. Okay, well, how do I do that? What kind of fucking place is this? Great. All right, we're gonna take intermission here. Shit. I'm gonna hit the BRB, and we'll come back and take a little break.
Hello and welcome to Who Is Best, a show where I, Claudine, take games that give you choices and rate those choices in a tier list. The Star Ocean series has always been one of those ideas that we just can't seem to let go of. This series has had longevity not through innovative gameplay or groundbreaking graphics, but through theme. Traditional fantasy adventure with sci-fi motifs just seems like too good an idea to pass up. And there is no game more infamous and divisive in the series as its third installment, Till the End of Time. Star Ocean has always had an interesting mechanic where the party members who join you are based off of decisions made throughout your playthrough. Oftentimes, you can't obtain every character in one playthrough. The end game will be a compilation of all your decisions, so character selection is pivotal. You can take control of one while the AI controls the other two party members. The AI in this game is notoriously bad, go figure, so party members whose AI excels in combat will rank higher. We'll also be considering stats, timing of recruitment, and overall usefulness throughout the game, but at the end of the day, the best team for the endgame is the goal. So let's get started with the tier. Alright, we'll start with Roger's positives. You recruit him early and his skills can be quite useful. Stun locking is important in combat and Roger does a fairly good job at it. But Roger's ultimate issue is that he just won't keep pace through mid and endgame. There are just too many superior characters at that point and he has no particular strength that another party member doesn't share. Next on the tier, though debatably could be on the low tier, is
oh boy.
Adre. Adre can heal and joins the party at a high level. His skills aren't very useful in the early game, but I guess they do get better as you go through your playthrough, though the elemental disadvantages can be cumbersome. The major issue here is that out of every party member in the game, he's the easiest to disrupt, making most of his strengths obsolete. He competes with Sophia in support, but an aggressive strategy will always be the best strategy in Star Ocean 3. The low tier. First on the low tier is Mirage. Mirage is often cited as a lesser Cliff, or Cliff with boobs, I guess. But that's not true. Cliff joins early and Mirage is one of the last characters you will receive. Her skills and combos are pretty bad until the later levels. And aside from her Infinity Kick being slightly better than Cliff's, all her other skills fall short. Because she is a somewhat tanky offensive character, she didn't land on the tier, but ultimately there is no reason
when I was a
to
cringy
use her
teenager, I
over
was
Cliff
part of a web
aside
forum
from
that
personal
was
preference.
for Tales of Worship and hating on this
Pepita
game.
is
Cringe as
going to
fuck,
be a
but brings back a lot of good
controversial
memories. Hope
I
you're
know
having
many
fun.
of you are reading
I'm
comments
not.
about her dances,
Not so far.
and yes,
Game
power
sucks so
dance can
far.
be highly effective in battle, but ultimately,
But I'm hoping
she's a lesser Sophia with short
I can
range attacks,
kind of
low
make
defense,
the
and
combat,
damage, and
I don't
highly
know,
situational
tolerable.
skills that end up not being useful for the majority of your playthrough. If you're using her correctly and want to pour in a lot of time and resources, you can coax a lot of damage from this little girl, but why do that when you have party members like Maria, Nell, and Cliff? The final member of the low tier is Sophia. Like I said earlier, a support and defensive focused team is not going to be as effective as a tanky offensive team, but if you're going that route, Sophia is a good choice. That is, if you're okay with gaining her late in the game and having to grind out levels to get her up to where your other characters are at. Sophia is also incredibly squishy and struggles to stay alive during intense fights. The big reason why she was placed above characters like Pepita and Mirage is her stun lock abilities and magical damage. If used right, she can almost compete with Cliff in stun lock capabilities. Her magical damage won't reach the levels of Maria or Nell, but she can get close.
Look, this guy has two dead characters too.
Mid-tier. Albel, like Pepita, is going to be another controversial placement. In fact, this whole list might be controversial. Either you'll think he should be higher or lower, so yeah, mid-tier. Albel's damage is up there with the best, and he also has some pretty amazing skills, but unfortunately his AI is one of the worst, and if you're choosing to control him, you might as well control Cliff, since he outclasses Albel in attack, defense, and range. He's not a bad character, but in a game like this, there is a huge difference between a good party member and a great one. Nell strikes a good balance among the party members. She can heal, which is important. You get her early and she sticks with you throughout. Her skills can do high damage in the early and mid game. Even in the end game, she can be competitive with her damage, although it's a difficult task. Here's the major issue with Nell. She doesn't scale. Nell is a key party member for 70% of your playthrough, but will end up dragging your team down at the end. For this reason, she barely misses the top tier. And speaking of, let's move on to the top tier. Fate is the protagonist of the game and also your most consistent party member. Fate is the best tank in the game with high defense and solid attack. Mirage is really the only one who competes with him in this area. Dimension Door, Sidekick, and Air Raid are all top tier skills that make him incredibly versatile. Fate really stays viable up till the post game where he loses steam pretty fast. Another thing he's lacking in is stun lock capabilities, but that aside, Fate is a key party member and will be hard to replace as you move throughout your playthrough. The final member of the top tier is Cliff. Fist of Fury is the single best stun locking skill in the entire game. The ability to interrupt enemy attacks or holding off actions is incredibly broken in Star Ocean, and Cliff is the best at it. On top of this, he is up there with Fate and Mirage with tanking capabilities. His attack competes with both Fate and Albo, and well, ultimately, he just doesn't have any flaws. He isn't as completely broken as our God tier candidate, but hey, every tier list needs a second place. The God tier. The only bad thing I can say about Maria is that she doesn't have the stun locking capabilities of Cliff. Really, no one does. But what she does have is the highest, most consistent long range and short range damage throughout the entire game, supportive skills, the best sidestep allowing her a massive window of invincibility, and with the right setup, can be a beast magic tank. Fate and Cliff are both good on their own, but even with the absolute crap AI of Star Ocean 3, Maria surpasses them. If you're looking to break the game, you can't leave this laser gun wielding babe out of your lineup. And that's my list. If it's not evident already, the best party would...
Alright, so as soon as I get Maria, start using Maria, it seems. Here we go. 5 tips. Oh no, it's the second story. I'll talk with the show, so you right off the first, but give her a better weapon and you see how good she actually is.
Nier is a pure action RPG in every sense of the word that's set in a post-apocalyptic world where a father is fighting to save his daughter from a mysterious disease known as the Black Scroll. Nier's story is dark, unpredictable, and isn't afraid to hit you where it hurts, with several mature themes and concepts that help propel it into one of the most memorable games you'll find on the PlayStation 3. When it comes to gameplay, you wield a variety of weapons such as single-handed swords, axes, and spears, coupled with an array of very powerful visually stunning magic spells which can be used to annihilate the vast hordes of enemies that come your way. As with most action RPGs, you've got access to the typical host of abilities such as jumping, dodging, blocking, and powerful special attacks, which is bolstered by the huge number of weapons to collect, and getting to grips with the unique qualities of each is essential to carve a path forward. Furthermore, it's the delicate balance of juggling your melee attacks with your magic skills that truly form the basis of the combat system, and once you've got it down, you'll feel nigh on unstoppable. Now, what helps differentiate Nier from its contemporaries is the way in which customization and leveling up is handled in the game. You don't have traditional stat points to distribute, but you can customize your spells and your weapons in several ways by using money and special items known as words. Adding these items to a weapon will increase its damage or defensive qualities, allowing you to cater each option you have to your liking and playstyle. Simply put, Nier is one of the best games that I have ever played. It blows many other games out of the water in terms of story, has some solid and varied gameplay, and is an unforgettable if sad journey. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then don't hesitate picking this one up. Star Ocean is one of the longest running series when it comes to RPGs, with its roots reaching back all the way to the Super Nintendo. For those unfamiliar with the franchise, it all takes place in a universe that's very similar to the likes of Star Trek, but The Last Hope is a prequel to the other 3 Star Ocean titles, and it takes place long before any of those exist. The story opens at the dawn of human space exploration, and the protagonist, Edge Maverick, is one of the first humans to travel aboard a faster-than-light starship. As you leave Earth wholly ignorant ignorant of the great universe on a mission of discovery. When it comes to gameplay, it's very clear that a lot of love and attention went into the battle system, and it really shows. The system will be familiar to anyone who has played a previous Star Ocean or any action RPGs such as the Tales series. Characters and enemies act in real time, performing attack combos, magic and movement commands, and each of them has his or her own unique set of skills that can be freely switched between at any time, allowing you to take advantage of everything they all bring to the table. Whether you prefer to be up in the thick of it, slinging arrows or spells, or even a mix
don't
of
like Star Ocean: The Last Hope,
a
but it does
character
explain
to
why
suit
Fate
your
is so
playstyle.
horny
In
for
the
the
end, what we have
UP3.
here is an
Some bad things happen whenever
extremely
spacemen get
enjoyable
involved in
action RPG
planets
that
not
goes
ready
well above
for
many of the
space in
other
that
games
game.
available on the PlayStation 3. The balance of action, the systems in play, and an enjoyable story to play through make it one of the best entries in the series, and with it now being available on modern consoles with an updated look and several positive changes to few of the negative aspects of the game, there's never been a better time than now to jump into one of the most enjoyable Star Ocean games out there. The Tales series is by far one of my favourite RPG franchises, and when it comes to the PlayStation 3, Exilia 2 has to be the best of the bunch. It picks up after the events of the first game and throws you into the shoes of Ludger as you descend into a world full of shady corporations and terrorists that are out to fulfill their evil schemes. On the gameplay front, if you've ever played a Tales game before, you'll know exactly what to expect, as it sees you travelling from town to town through fields and dungeons, upgrading your equipment with new pieces, and learning a wide variety of arts and skills for battle. The game is divided into about 16 main chapters, and you have several character quests for each of your party members which pads out the adventure in meaningful ways, as well as many jobs and side quests that you can take on to earn money for special or rare items. Of course, the real meat and potatoes is within combat, and this is where Exilia 2, much like many of the previous Tales games, shine. It all plays out in real time and allows you to perform a string of basic attacks that form combos, but what helps it excel, however, is the inclusion of special skills or arts that bring about a real sense of strategy to each encounter. While the minute-to-minute battles aren't exactly tricky to win, it's the boss fights that see the combat system come alive, and this is where something known as the weakness system comes into play. If you use elements that the enemy is weak against to attack, you can easily start a huge combo, and the more physical and magical elements you throw into that combo, the longer it will last, and the higher the damage multiplier will be. So using it to your advantage is essential if you hope to make it to the end. With its gripping combat, intriguing narrative, and slamming soundtrack, Tales of Exilia 2 is a great action RPG to jump into, especially for longtime fans of the series. 3D.Game Heroes is a highly unique action RPG that shares a striking resemblance with the early Zelda games. You take on the role of the hero as you're tasked with locating and securing several powerful orbs that have the ability to seal away a great evil that after hundreds of years has escaped its captivity and started wreaking havoc on the kingdom. On your journey, you will explore 6 temples with themes loosely based on the surrounding terrain, and much like Zelda, each temple will bestow the player with a new item, such as a boomerang, hookshot, bomb, and a magic wand that shoots fire. This simple setup slowly deals out new ways to approach the ever-increasing number of enemies that wander the land, and the several bosses that occupy each temple you visit. At this point, it all sounds like a carbon copy of Zelda, so what helps it stand out against its clear inspiration? First off is the humor. This is a very silly game that never takes itself seriously, and it's difficult not to have even a few cheap laughs at the awkward lines of dialogue you'll see. Secondly is the ability to upgrade your sword, and there's a few of them to collect, from your standard wooden sword to one resembling Excalibur, and even a giant fish you get to swing around. By visiting one of the many blacksmiths that litter the kingdom, you can upgrade your sword's length, width, strength, and much more, allowing you to develop your hero into a sizable threat. Visually, everything in the game is blocky and pixelated, though entirely 3D. Admittedly, a few characters and monsters are hard to make out, but it all works well for the game. You won't be blown away by the graphics, but they are certainly appealing in their own creative and unique way. If you're fond of the action RPGs of old, then 3D.Game Heroes cooks up the perfect mix of both old and new, creating what is likely one of the best examples of the genre on the PlayStation 3. Originally planned to be an MMO, Kingdoms of Amalur would eventually be remodeled as a single-player action RPG that allows you to create your own character from scratch and set off in the hopes of bringing an end to a nigh-on endless war between two warring factions. As the main plot progresses, your puzzling past is slowly and cleverly unveiled through a nicely paced journey that's packed full of twists and turns that'll keep you guessing. Now once you've created your character, you're free to roam the kingdom and take on a series of quests that have a nice amount of variety to them, as well as tackle a range of dungeons that'll test your understanding of the mechanics to the limit. As with most RPGs, there's a huge emphasis on classes that see you getting to choose from might, finesse and sorcery. These are the same as fighter, rogue and mage classes you may encounter in other games, with each of them coming with their own skill tree to develop. There's an insane amount of different skills to learn, which makes combat a true highlight of the experience, and relies upon the strategic use of your basic attacks as you mix them with the far more devastating skills at your disposal. And what bolsters this aspect of the gameplay is the customization that's afforded to the player. One great thing about this system is the fact that you don't have to think too hard about what you want to invest in, because you can completely wipe your slate clean and put your points into a different skill. This allows you to experiment with the enormous amount of options and eventually settle on what suits you the best. Simply put, Kingdoms of Amalur is an amazing game with great customization, gameplay and a huge world waiting to be explored. So if you're looking to undertake a new adventure, this offers up a solid option to consider. First releasing way back in 2008 on the PlayStation 2, Odin Sphere is a remastered port that the developers claim is supposed to represent its original vision for the game. It all centers around the constant war between various factions of the world of Erion who are vying for the power left behind by an enigmatic kingdom which mysteriously disappeared overnight. You get to choose from 5 characters, each representing these different parties, and make your way through various stages that mix elements of both beat-em-ups and RPGs to create something truly special. All of the action takes place from a side-scrolling perspective and sees each of the characters you get to use all possessing their own unique traits and moves to get the job done. Moment to moment you'll be stringing together slashes, aerial juggles, slide kicks and so forth until the screen is absolutely filled with flames and hit points, and it can become absolute mayhem, but thanks to the visceral depiction of the combat, every hit you make packs a real punch. By adding spells into the mix, you can further disrupt the enemy by spawning a volcano onto the battlefield or enclosing the region in a poisonous cloud. These special abilities carve out several ways for the player to approach each situation, and as you progress, more and more of them become available to use, so they are perfect to experiment with and slowly settle into a groove. Now when talking about Odin Sphere, there is one aspect that you simply cannot ignore, and that is the visuals. The sprite work is simply jaw-dropping, with plenty of different animations that bring each character to life, but just as impressive as that are the stages themselves, which blend in perfectly with the action and give the game a somewhat painting come to life aesthetic that looks incredible in motion. Overall, this is one action RPG you do not want to skip. Dragon's Dogma is often compared to the likes of Skyrim with the intricate combat of the Dark Souls series, as it manages to bring together many different ideas to create something completely unique that many fans of the genre will enjoy. You take up the fight as the Arisen, a hero of legend who is said to have come into contact with a dragon and had his heart stolen. Somehow you survive the encounter, and now you have to track it down and reclaim what is yours. To be fair, the story isn't exactly anything groundbreaking, and only really picks up towards the end of the game, but this in no way detracts from the gameplay, and this is where Dragon's Dogma comes into its own. Combat is a generous mix of traditional real-time action and management of abilities, and after an extensive character creation process at the start of the game, you'll be forced to pick from one of 3 classes: Strider, Mage and Fighter. Each class or vocation offers a unique set of skills and playstyles that is most definitely going to suit anyone's approach. But combat is more than just hitting something with a sword or firing an arrow, and revolves around using a grappling hook to tackle larger-than-life enemies. It's a lot like Shadow of the Colossus, with all of the classes being able to grab onto a creature and scale it to attack specific weak spots, but obviously some are better at it than others. Further enhancing the combat is the concept of pawns. A pawn's effectiveness is mainly determined by how well their creator sets them up, and there are several key factors involved in determining their effectiveness, like stats, levels, special abilities and equipment. Utilizing these pawns in your party is essential for tackling some of the more powerful enemies that roam the world, and easily becomes one of the game's most intriguing aspects. Though not without a few technical flaws, Dragon's Dogma is a brilliant game that will manage to captivate and enthrall anyone willing to put the time in. Dragon Age Inquisition was a game that had a lot riding on it, especially after the various missteps with the previous games in the series. Many were hoping that it would be a return to form, following a somewhat troubling development period due to the at the time new Frostbite engine. Inquisition managed to deliver, not only with a great story and characters, but several new gameplay mechanics that enhanced the experience. Following a series of mysterious rifts opening up around the world, it's down to you and your unique talent to close them that sets off an adventure across 2 massive continents, absolutely brimming with quests to undertake and plenty of secrets to find. Now the fighting system is fairly fluid and enjoyable, combining the greatest elements of Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. It brings back the tactical view, which adds even more strategy to combat and allows players to pause at any time during a battle and move about the battlefield to give orders or see how various opponents or party members are doing, along with all the coverage and command that Dragon Age Origins offered on the PC. This makes combat the most engaging part of the experience, and with the amount of skills and ways to advance your character, it's easily the most rewarding as well. Although the game isn't perfect, which is mainly due to its visual makeup not exactly hitting the mark, and especially the frame rate, which at times can chug along once the action on screen amps up, it's nothing that completely ruins the game, and with it also being available on the PS4 with many of these issues ironed out, it's still a compelling adventure regardless of the console you decide to play it on. Folklore is without a doubt one of the most underrated action RPGs of all time. It puts you into the shoes of Keats and Ellen as they visit a mysterious village known as Dulin that is rumoured to house a way to travel between the worlds of the living and the dead. Now the narrative is by far one of the most intriguing aspects of the game, so I don't want to go into it too much, and instead I'll leave that up to your own discovery. Thankfully the gameplay is just as compelling, which sees you during the daylight hours moving your character around the desolate village of Dulin and talking with the various shady inhabitants to unravel the mysteries of the Neverworld. During the nighttime, you get to travel to this space, and in this realm, you must battle against creatures known as folks, with the goal being to defeat them and then use their unique abilities in battle for yourself. They mainly serve as a means to protect yourself in battle, which all plays out in real time, with each of them being assigned to one of the face buttons. There's at least 100 of these critters to collect, each with their own unique traits and advantages, and the combinations you can come up with are almost endless, which helps keep combat from ever feeling repetitive. Whilst it's not one of the best looking games on the PlayStation 3, Folklore is by far one of the most artistic and imaginative games you'll find on the system. The various realms that make up the adventure are highly impressive, from the lush greenery of the fairy realm to the burnt out war-torn cities of Warcadia. There's a serious amount of creativity in each of their designs that lends the game a real sense of wonder as you make your way through it to the end. Overall, if there was one game you should definitely take the time to experience on this list, then Folklore is a no-brainer. With its incredible story and compelling gameplay mechanics, it will not disappoint. Demon's Souls is set in the world of Boletaria, a large land of endless natural beauty and impressive landmarks. After its king performs a dark ritual to harness the power of souls, a brief golden age descends upon the kingdom, but it's not long until an ancient evil is awakened because of it, and a fog brings in soul-devouring demons that start to feed on the land's inhabitants. Though the world building is very extensive, the stories involved.
He really tried to explain the story of Demon's Souls.
Instead, the main focus is on what Demon's Souls gets so right, and that's the gameplay. At its core, the game is a typical hack and slash RPG, where the goal is to slay large enemies to finish each level. However, it's not as simple as that when you start to look closer. When you start the game and get through the character creator, you can choose a special class. This will determine what equipment you were given at the start, along with your base stats. From there, you are pretty much free to progress as you wish. You can focus on magic, brute strength, speed, or ranged attacks, and the variety of weapons, spells, armor, and other equipment is absolutely staggering. The soul system is another factor of the game that provides a difficulty boost. Souls are both the currency and experience points of the game. All things are bought with Demon's Souls, and leveling up various stats also requires them. Now, difficulty is a huge part of Demon's Souls, and there's no beating around the bush. This game is going to kick your ass, but it never once feels like the fault of the game itself, but rather a lack of skill on behalf of the player. This constant need to improve is what underpins the entire experience, and once you've got it down, slaying each demon is something film that just never gets old. If you never got around to this one back on the PlayStation 3, there's now a full remake for the PS5 if you're lucky to own that console. Well, that does it for today's video. Keep an eye out for part 2 as that will be coming up soon, so don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to get notified about new videos.
Hey, good morning, Shockstorm. Just can't rest. Can't go upstairs. Let's just go find the chick. I think it's here. Stairs. Here. Oh, there's another save point. Not upstairs? He's in the back. Oh, I guess it's because she's with me. Where am I supposed to go? Here we go.
We've already received the redeployment request for the runological weapons.
They will arrive in 3 days.
Will that be sufficient, ma'am?
That will be fine. Carry on.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice work, all. You are relieved.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You're looking well.
It's you. When did you return?
Just now, Claire.
Welcome home. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I see you still worry too much.
It's only because you're too reckless. If you don't want me to worry about you, try being a little more careful.
That's the line of work I'm in. It can't be helped.
That may be so, still. Are these the ones?
That's right. They're engineers from Greeton. They're still reluctant to help us.
I see. I'm Commander Claire Lasbard of the Aquaria Runological Unit. I'm honored to meet you.
The name's Cliff Fitter.
I'm Fate Line God. Nice to meet you.
I must apologize for forcing our problems on you. However, you must understand our situation.
I think we understand.
But I'm not sure.
I would like to hear what you have to say, and I will provide a thorough explanation of our situation as well. But you must be exhausted. Why don't we continue this tomorrow? You need your rest.
That's right. He may seem fine now, but Fate is still under the weather.
I'm fine.
Hey, never pass up a chance to take it easy, kid. It was a real trek crossing those mountains.
Okay.
There's a guest room upstairs on the second floor. Please feel free to use it. Now, stay behind. We have much to discuss.
Right.
Not bad.
Yeah, and the view's pretty good too.
I'll rest up first. Take a stroll and come back whenever you feel like it.
Will do.
Got a package. Apparently there's a pretty robust crafting system in this game, so I haven't messed with it yet.
Yo, how'd you sleep? Feel any better?
Yeah, I feel fine. I was probably just worn out.
Glad to hear that. I have a feeling things are gonna get hectic today.
Why do you say that? How do you know?
Just a hunch.
Oh, we know all about those.
Funny guy.
Then you eventually get that ability where like he jumps across the screen and stabs down on whatever enemy. That ability was fucking awesome. And the combat got very like satisfying after that point. can't see. And I went back in the building. Oh, we don't have Nell with us. Up here. I think it was here.
Lady Claire.
Fate. Cliff. Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Yes, thank you kindly.
I'm glad to hear it. Right, let us begin the negotiations.
All right.
Please, sit anywhere you like.
Where's Nell?
She's... She had other duties to attend to.
What?
Don't worry. I'm taking over her duties as far as you two are concerned.
Well, all right.
Let's begin. I don't know what you discuss with Nell and the others, but you are now in Aquaria territory. Even if you refuse to assist us, I can guarantee your safety. We will have to retain custody of you until we reach the royal city of Aqueous, but you may provide us with your answer at that point.
Wow, you're really bending over backwards to meet us halfway. You should have heard Nell.
Nell is very frank. Although she is extremely skilled, as I'm sure you have noticed, she tends to be rather inflexible at times. It can be problematic.
Yeah, I know the type. Mission, mission, always the mission.
To be honest, I too would like you to work for us, but I realize this is not your war. Our deaths and the life of our country are not in your hands. You need feel no obligation, and we have no right to force you to help.
Now you're making me feel guilty.
It is only the truth. At least we thank our blessings you did not fall into Eriglyph's hands.
So what do you want to do? Looks like they'll let us go after we reach Aqueous.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
If you have any questions, I will answer to the best of my abilities.
All right, then I'll ask. What is Nell's new mission?
Why would you ask that? She is no longer your concern.
She told us her mission was to take both of us safely to the royal city. How could she just leave us here?
To you, it appears that she has abandoned her mission?
Well, yes. I didn't know her long, but I got the impression that she would never leave a mission incomplete.
Well, she
went to rescue Tynehaven and Farlene, didn't she?
What?
Lady Claire, is this true?
Why would you think that?
Last night, she came to our room.
Huh? When?
While you were snoring like a babe. I was wondering what she wanted, but all she did was bow and leave without saying a word. I was pretending to be asleep, so I don't think she realized I was watching her. It makes sense, though, considering the situation. That's probably what you overheard them talking about in Curlsaw.
Is that true, Claire? I can't believe it.
Yes, it is. She left to rescue Tane and Farlene.
If you knew what she was doing, why didn't you stop her?
We all got our missions. Mine's to bring you back to our leader. And I stick to my missions.
But...
All right. I will explain. Around the time you arrived in Curlsaw, we received a message from Eriglyph. They told us that the two women are hostages, and they demanded you in exchange. This is not possible, so she went to rescue them.
But... all by herself?
That's Nell for you.
Why didn't she tell us? We'd have gone with her.
Perhaps because the odds of her success are essentially zero. She'll likely walk into an Eriglyph trap. I tried to stop her, but there was no way. Nell would never abandon those who work for her.
She pretends to be all business, but she's the type that can't let go.
At any rate, that is our situation. Please do not worry about Nell. We must hurry on to
TSPs.
Aquios. Although this is a relatively safe area, nowhere is completely safe.
Where'd they demand it take place?
Why do you want to know that?
I can't let her do this. Her life is more valuable than that. Do people think the only way to end this war is to throw away their own lives? I'm going after Nell. I have a few words to say to her.
All right, Fate. I was waiting for you to say that.
I cannot allow this. Nell told us of your skills, but this enemy is too strong, even for you.
Don't worry about us. I don't know what she told you, but we can fend for ourselves. Besides, when he gets riled up like this, Fate can get even nastier than Nell. He's the most stubborn, hardcore kid around.
In that case, I'll send some soldiers.
No
with you.
need. We'll just be asking for them to spot us if we march in there with an army. We'll be more maneuverable in small numbers. And I doubt you can spare the guards, given your situation.
That's true, but
Nell trusted us. You should too.
Claire, where are they bringing the hostages to trade?
a building on the southeastern side of Curlsaw. It was originally constructed as a training facility, but now they execute people there. It's also the base of the Heavy Cavalry Black Brigade, one of Eric's 3 military units.
How do we get there?
Return to Curlsaw, then follow the road from the south gate of the city and you'll find it. I think you'll get there faster if you avoid the mountain road you took before, and take the south gate from Arias. Head across the wilderness and enter Curlsaw from that direction.
Got it.
We in this together?
Of course.
Please, wait a moment. Be very careful. Their lives are in your hands.
Leave it to us.
Don't worry, we'll bring them home. Forgive me if I give Nell a good smack for this.
They fucked up the volumes in this game. The music is way too loud during the cutscenes. You can barely hear like the quiet ass voices. Oh, let me check the back. Go away. Might have to grind for some of that shit. I'm pretty sure in this place that we're about to go, we can farm a specific item that's really good from skeleton soldiers, I believe. $38,000 for pomelo juice. What? Suck my dick.
Let's hurry. She left last night. We've got a ways to go to catch up.
Right.
Did we try and do map completion for this one? Since solo in this song is so good. Yo, the camera just freaked the fuck out. Did you see that shit? Wow, I'm only at 10% now. Oh, there's some kind of... Never mind, I don't think that's part of the map. I'm gonna try and like paint the edges. Ooh. Dude, camera. What are you doing, camera? Oh, this is a big ass fucking map, dude. How do I get the little box in here? Ooh. Oh.
An attack from behind?
That's how it's gonna be, huh?
Look at that. Because the other thing was targeted, he just ran across the battlefield. Not doing nothing. Fury. Why did I miss? God.
How do you like that?
Oh, on the left side of the screen is some kind of transparent text saying something for user login. Where? User login. Oh yeah, what the fuck is that, dude? I think it's my... I think it's Mix It Up, but it shouldn't... Whoa. Sorry, I'm restarting Mix It Up. What the hell is that? Oh, there. Okay, there. That's what it was. All right. I don't know. All right, cool. I think it's gone now. Thank you. I've yet to complete any map. This is an exit, I'm assuming. Yeah, this is the exit. Dude, what is the camera doing, bro? How am I only at 47%? That just seems impossible. I'm gonna have to fight this guy. No. Oh, that thing ran directly at me. I can't do anything? Why is he doing that? Bro. How did I miss that? Like, I'm literally swinging the sword on top of his dome. Trash, garbage. I need fury.
I won't forget this!
Regrets.
Wow, that thing really does run directly towards you. I use an item here. Blueberry. Huh? Attack, please. Thank you. Oh, God. My first swing just missed for whatever reason we'll never know. Man. I'm frozen. Can't move. I'm petrified? he gets Fist of Fury, he's going to destroy everything. I don't think he gets it until level. I'm not sure actually. I have no idea. I'm not even gonna speak on it because I have no fucking clue. I might have to go back to the town and heal. We're demolished. We got absolutely destroyed. I think this is the end. But the guy's not here. Maybe I can rest in the bed that's in the headquarters. This one's the other one. Have you played the Rebirth demo yet, Shockstorm? Level 30, holy shit. He does get Hammer Might early on, Electric Fist like earlier weaker version. Very good throughout the whole game. Level 15, I believe he gets Hammer of Might. Is this him? He's just walking around the city. And play root demo, just been same super post P3 reload. I will be getting Reaper day one though. The demo is just the Nibelheim flashback, and it's good, man. Gave me chills, bro. The infamous scene of Sephiroth turning around and walking through the fire is in the demo, and they did it justice. They did it justice, man. I can't wait for that game. Nah, fuck out of here, leave me alone. Ooh. Okay, so some of the enemies do chase you. I wasn't gonna play it, but you get items. You get special items that can carry over into the real game if you play the demo, apparently. Yeah, save data for carries over into the real game. The Nibelheim flashback, you don't have to do it if you played it in the demo. It carries over. Plus, there's a couple items I believe that you get that are unique for playing the demo. However, they're going to release another update for the demo, and it's going to be parts of Junon. That part will not carry over into the real game because it's supposed to be different in the full game. That's not even out yet though, that demo. I don't know why they're releasing another like demo. The game literally comes out in 20 days. Like they don't need to release any more in my opinion, but apparently they're going to release another update for the demo. I'm at 90%. So the Nibelheim flashback is like when the original F7 Cloud tells Zack flashback of when him and Sephiroth were in Soldier and Sephiroth basically loses his mind. Yes. Yep. And what's even like excellent about that is that there's like tiny little hints while you're playing throughout the flashback that Cloud is like not who he says he is, or that he's not telling the story from his actual perspective. Dude, come on. Okay, this is... Can I run? How do I run?
You'll pay for that.
I guess I just can't run. I can't move.
Retreat.
He just died. Like Cliff just died. Trash, man. The battle system is dog shit in this. Dog shit. Is that considered part of? I can't tell. I gotta go all the way back to the village and fucking heal. Yeah, he is playable. He's playable in the demo too. He's OP as fuck, dude. You play as him, he's so amazing. Like, it's crazy how strong he is. He trashes everything. They have the I forget what they call it. It's basically like team up attacks. Him and Cloud have like two different team up attacks. He's got two special moves. Yeah, the synergy, yes. Yeah, the synergy attacks. It's really good. It's really good. And they really expanded on like that whole incident and just kind of made it feel more, I don't even know how to explain it, like more insane. Like it felt like you could really feel like the craziness that he went through. These actually do count. Like, how this is so dumb that these black boxes count towards me not seeing the map. How am I supposed to like unlock that kind of shit? Don't understand. I was trying to get 100% on this part, but like, what the fuck? What is the camera doing, bro? I'm literally just trying to circle this rock. 97. Man, that's so cringe that that stuff counts. No. Of course, rear attack. Huh. Okay. Look at Cliff. He's just standing there. What's Cliff doing? Oh, I don't have him on auto, that's why. God damn it. I accidentally turned him on to manual when I was using him.
How do you like that?
Oh, I'm doing MP damage with that.
How do you like that?
Oh man, that's... When he's like in the recovery animation, I can't hit him. It doesn't tell me... It doesn't tell me what level he is. It just says level +1. He's level 8. Map registrations reach 100%. You've earned a fabulous reward. 1/144 scale bunny obtained. Interesting. I didn't quite get to 100%, but it still gave it to me. I'm guessing this is the way. Oh, let me check out the, let me see, equipment. Where do I, I don't know what symbology even is. I guess this is not where I craft items. Green are shops. I'm looking for an inn, though. Finding inns are like impossible in this game. Inns are purple. It's too late to cancel. Dave. I want to at least get to the training facility, so even if I log off there, I can like farm in there on stream. All right, we're not doing map completion on this one. Looking for chests, but that's about it. Oh, that one actually is like targeting me. You fucked, idiot. Broke your legs. Stupid bitch. Steel chainmail. I'm gonna optimize. Optimize. Yeah, I guess that wasn't armor then, or not for them at least.
No one's here. I wonder if we're too late.
Don't say that.
Oh shit. You had to say something. You just had to say something, bro. I don't even know how I just did that.
How do you like that?
Where's my strength?
How do you like that?
Oh, come on. Can't be hitting them at the same time, I guess.
Glory to Harry! Grace.
What a bunch of pushovers. It'll be smooth sailing if they're all that easy.
Still, keep alert.
I know. Who do you think I am, anyway?
Where is the other Crimson Blade spy? Capture her, you bumbling fools!
We're sorry, my lord. We had her cornered, but she put up quite a fight.
I ordered you to apprehend her, not admire her.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Sir Shelby!
What is it? You've got the Crimson Blade spy?
No, sir. A report. And a missive from Duke Vox.
From the captain of the Dragon Brigade? Give me your report first.
Our sentries have spotted 2 suspicious men within the compound. Based on our intelligence, they might be the 2 escapees.
So they've come to the rescue too. This is unexpected. I thought sending only 1 Crimson Blade was a bit light. The compassion of these followers of Apris is really playing into our hands. Find and capture them all. Do not fail me.
Yes, my lord, and here, the missive. What is it, Sir Shelby?
This is rich. It seems Albel will not be back for some time.
Our captain? But why?
Seems the captain of the Dragon Brigade has little love for our captain. Albel is being detained for a while. We're supposed to take care of things in the meantime.
I see. By capturing the 2 escapees before Sir Albel returns, my lord will get all the credit. With such accolades, you might even be promoted to captain yourself.
Exactly. Our prey is now within our grasp. We must act quickly, before he returns. Don't kill the escapees. They must be taken alive.
Sir.
Perfect. Alright. This is actually where I'm gonna end. I'm probably gonna level up off stream, at least a little bit, do a little bit of farming. There's a heal spot right there. It's like a perfect spot. But I'm also grinding the fuck out of Apex. I need to lock in. Season's almost over in a few days, so got a lot to do. Yeah, GG's. I'll see everybody tomorrow. We probably will do, I don't know if I'll stream normal time or like in the evening, but we'll see. Figure something out.